A warm welcome to At Home with Christelle. Today we are going to tour my two bedrooms, guest bedrooms, and they are so different from each other. So what I've done there, the designs, but both of them have that Victorian Georgian look. I am sure you are going to enjoy it. And remember, your guest bedroom has to be as good as your master bedroom. When designing, you should always think to yourself, would I sleep there? And if yes, then you've designed well. And to understand why we are today on the guest bedrooms, I will invite you to go and watch the previous one where we toured the pajama lounge because, well, it brings you straight to your bedroom. So watch and learn and then come right back to me. Now, let's talk about the quiet, lush guest bedroom. The inspiration there was something that will make you really rest and relax, a soft, nice color palette. If you look at the before, you will see that it was first kind of a Scandinavian look. It was white, there were plants, and it was a little bit woodish, if I may say. So we thought about, my husband was actually very happy with that, but I wasn't. I thought it was way too formal. You know, the guests are already used to this kind of rooms. You just have to zhuzh it a little bit. And whilst thinking about zhuzhing, I was, why don't we do like a soft palette? And I started playing with all the different shades of, you know, pink, beige, going to soft white, dusty pink, you know, and it just came out like this, voila. So we went with the stripy walls. If you look closely, you'll see in my house there are a lot of stripes, and it makes it gives an accent to your walls and it elongates them better. So if you have very tall walls, a good idea is actually to put, you know, vertical stripes. So it's really beautiful with the art, and the art really brings exactly the definition of what I wanted to portray, which is soft, dim, quiet look. So I was going with, you know, the beautiful Frenchy, boudoir, but very modern kind of atmosphere. What makes it very much modern, it's you know, the color palette is more softer. It's true that it's a nice dusty pink. You can actually think it's a beige look. The other wall, looking at the bed, it's a beautiful, quiet, soft pink, and I've paneled it actually. So again, to accentuate the wall. I didn't want to do stripes everywhere because it will look like a baby room. So, you know, changing colors all over the wall is also a beautiful way of, you know, distinguishing that it's a grown-up room and this is a child's room. The headboard, as you can see, the headboard actually was one of my beautiful ideas because, you know, my husband wanted it a little bit more Scandinavian, and I didn't want to. So we had these beautiful rattan headboards. It's actually two single headboards that we've blocked together, and it gave you this nice queen bed headboard, and the pedestals go so well with that wall, and we paneled it again. I really love that room. If I had my way, we would probably have it as a master, but it's quite small. So I really wanted my guests to enjoy it to the beat, and now I'm going to tell you everything about the art, the beautiful accessories, and how you can put essentials for your guests in that bedroom. So now, talking about the accessories and the art in the room, I didn't put too much because it's a restful room. You want your guests to really feel like they are home, and a home doesn't have a lot of photography in the room, right? So the first art of the lady is really just to mimic the whole room, but the art looking on the other side, it's more pinky. And it has a lot of, colors, details. You have the blues and the whites. It's to give you a versatility of how you can design your bed. So when you have one color palette in your bedroom, a good tip is to put an art that has a lot of colors so you can play with your bed sheets. So with me, I mostly go with white because, again, a very good tip, it looks like a hotel. So it's better for you to have white or a color that goes very well with the room. And an indication of it, it's your art will give you some indications of the colors that you can use. For me, I went with white. It's respectful towards your guest. And you will see in the other bedroom, I didn't put white. But here, I really went with it because of the color palette. It goes so well with it. And everything goes. The only touch of pink that I have is the throw, which can really be removed at any time. Now, the best tip of this room is actually what to get for your guests when they come to your home. The first thing first is the toiletries. You want to give your guests the possibility to have every toiletry. It might be that they've traveled a very long way. They flew, they took a boat, a car. You don't want them to come and start running over the city to look for a toothbrush. So you provide a toothbrush, you provide the soaps, you provide the hand wash, you provide the hand creams, you provide everything for your guests. It's not very costly. There are many shops, I'm sure, around you that will cater for, the cheaper ones according to your pocket. But I will say get them that. And the ones that are for the bathroom, if you have an ensuite like we have, put them in the bath. If you do not have an ensuite, I've put all the boxes there. You put them inside the boxes that are on the bed, and your guests will just feel like they are so appreciated. They will love you for the warm reception, and they will talk about you all the time. Because remember, people will always forget what you say or what you did to them, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So make them feel at home. That is your number one tip. Now, another tip that is very important are the towels. You don't need to offer robes. Robes are pretty expensive. Leave it to the big hotels. You cater for towels. And I would say preferably 2 or 3 towels. The big one, the medium one, and the small one for their face, because they will not be always taking big showers. They might just want to clean their face and have a breakfast with you. So you absolutely have to give them a small towel or a medium towel and a big towel. Even if they bring theirs, it's always good to have yours for them, and preferably white and pure white. No colorful kind of white, no shades of white, just the perfect color white, right? You put it, if you want, you can put it on the bed the way I did, or you can put it in the bathroom. It's also a very good idea if you have an ensuite. If it's not an ensuite bedroom, please put it on their bed. Don't put it on a collective bathroom, because people are just going to mix the towels, That is an amazing tip for you. Tick. So if you look closely, you will see that the flooring and the blinds are quite the same texture. It's a very dark wood. It's beautiful. And as I told you, I wanted to go for a very chic hotel look. But when I looked at my floor, I really, really loved it. And in every hotel, most of them, if it's not in a very hot zones, they're always carpeted. So I didn't want to carpet it because it will be like throwing away that beautiful, rich, dark wood. To it already, it's like a carpet to itself. It has to be seen. And wood floorings are always a good idea for bedrooms because they are warm. If you have heated floors, it's even perfect to have wood because it heats faster and your guests are never cold if it's during winter or summer or spring. So for me, the wooden floors were really perfect, and I just threw there a nice fur. You know, it shouldn't be a big fur because it's just going to take over the room. It's not a huge room, so you don't want to do too much. And I'm a maximalistic, like I told you before, but with this one, I think I tried, right? So I put the blind just so that my guests again should control the light coming in the room. They can pull it up, they can really play with it, you know, once depending on the time of the day, they can have as much sun, or as less sun as they wish. You always want to give them also a table, a small vanity table for them to do their makeup or to do their reading or to work on their laptop. Now, in this bedroom, we have an ensuite. Actually, the good thing with this house is that all the bedrooms are ensuite, so you don't have to corner your guest anytime. And with the bathroom, what is really amazing is that they gave them a big shower so that if there are two, if it's a couple coming, they can really, if they want to have a shower together, it's big enough for them, you know, to bath together. So this is one thing that I really appreciate about the sizes of the showers. So this is it for the lush, beautiful, soft palette room. Now let me take you on a tour of the Victorian room. So, if you've watched the last episode about the pajama lounge, you will understand the inspiration behind the blue bedroom, the guest blue bedroom. And the inspiration behind it being so blue and you know, so soft, it's because of the lighting that was coming in that bedroom, and this was actually the inspiration. It has this huge big floor to ceiling windows, and the light coming in is so strong and so beautiful. It has this beautiful terrace, which, you know, gives you to the trees, and in the morning the birds are singing. They have a lot of their nest everywhere. It's very, very romantic. As well as the pink room, both of them are very romantic, but this one was really inspired by the outside. I really wanted to bring that outside inside. I didn't want to steal that show again, and I went with this soft palette, and I also mimicked the wardrobes. You see, the wardrobes are quite a grayish bluish. It depends on, you know, how you see colors, and I just wanted to mimic it. And actually the wallpaper, if you look closely, it's a very soft wallpaper with all those forms and shapes. It's just a beauty to itself. I didn't want to do too much. I didn't want to put panels. I just put panels on the vanity table just to bring in some shapes and give it a little bit of definition. But if not, on the side of the bed and on the other sides, I really went with the soft wallpaper. The whole furnitures around, you know, that bedroom mimics the wallpaper, mimics, you know, the cupboards, and it's just an amazing show. I have put these two big ottomans, the round ones, again to bring in a lot of definition. If you look closely, the bedroom is very squared and very rectangular. You need to break it with round stuffs. That's why you have the ottoman that is round, and you have the mirror, the mosaic mirror. I really like it. In the night, it gives you those shiny looks. It's just gorgeous. The flower, you know, yellow goes well with blue. These are all the color palettes that go together. Blue is quite a cold color, and the yellow, it's a very a soft color. So together it really matches so well. The cushions, again, you see some cushions are really the same as the ottomans. So most of the furniture is actually custom made, and I wanted so because I wanted to give it that beautiful Victorian look, and this is what I've achieved. So in this bedroom, right, if you look at the bed sheets and the duvet covers, they are, you know, stripies and they are blue. It's just to give you an indication that if you do not want to have all white bed sheets, you can play with, again, the monochromatic colors of blue, which is what I did. And it's not tacky, and it looks really serious. Preferably, if you don't know what to put, just go with white. It's very easy and it's quick. But if you're someone that really knows colors and you love to play with them, be careful and play safe. Now, let me tell you about, again, the floor. It was a beautiful flooring. It's a different kind of wood texture. I did not want to cover it. We have heated floors, so it's good for me to see those beautiful wooden floors all the time. And if it's cold, you just on the heated floors, and it's just as good as your hard carpeted flooring. So again, go, if you have beautiful flooring, do not cover them, just go with your flow. Remember, when designing your guest bedrooms, you should always think to yourself, if it was to be the master bedroom, it's nothing less than a master bedroom. And always think to yourself, would I have slept in that bedroom? Can I stay there? And then design it. Do not design it less than your bedroom. I will advise to wait. If your budget is the problem, just wait until you get the right amount of money, then you design. Because interior design is no rush and it's no cheap. So you want to make sure that you have the right amount of money and you have the right amount of design. Now, this bedroom has also an ensuite bath, and the ensuite bath is very dim. There's not too much light coming in, so it's very good for your guests. I just did not want to accessorize it too much. I put in some few plants. I made it very quiet, and again, the bath is there is a bathtub actually on this one and a shower, compared to the other room that only had a shower. So here your guests can really have a warm, quiet bath, and they can also have a shower. The shower is also a good size, but it's not as big as the other bedroom, so it's quite a bittersweet, sweet bitter situation, and everybody is a winner at the end. This is actually how I designed it. Oh God, how I love the pedestals. These pedestals, the colors are just so beautiful. They go so well with the bedroom, and they are nice. Another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that don't be scared to mix match your pedestal to the whole bedroom. It actually makes you feel like a connoisseur. You know, someone that knows design, when they come in and they see that you've mismatched, they will know, you know something about designs, you know. So I love the fact that all of them are mismatching from both rooms, and it's really chic, it's elegant, and it shows that you've put a lot of effort in designing those bedrooms. So it's the effort that I actually wanted to bring out, and I think it really comes. The lamp stands are actually white because, well, these are all the colors that go together, and you actually want to identify your lamp from your pedestal. So I brought in a bigger lamps compared to the other bedroom, which are very small ones. These ones are big because of the mirrors. I want the light to reflect on the mirrors and bounce back to you. It's bringing a nice magic into the room and a beautiful atmosphere. And we are done. Episode I think 6 is over. I hope you enjoyed my guest bedrooms, the tips that I gave you, all the tricks and everything, the hacks as well. And I cannot wait for you to incorporate it. Share with me, send me pictures of your designs, your guest bedroom designs, so we can exchange more. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, because next week is going to be epic. We are going to the jungle, the kids' bedrooms. You will see everything that I did, how I decorated it, and you will be surprised how much less of a jungle it is. And until I see you again, stay safe.